Hi, Perfect Spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, the Miracle Man. So let's create a miracle in your life right here, right now. No time for delay. So it is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Recording this on March 17th, and I got my lucky shirt on. I am Irish, third generation Irish. All right, so today I want to talk about, if you're feeling like just really burned out, maybe you hit rock bottom, it just feels like your soul can't take anymore. I know that feeling, in my 20s being suicidal and the difficulties there, believing that life was too difficult, that it wasn't worth living, and just all these stories, just really consumed by all my stories. But those stories, we'll talk about those stories. Then at age 37, losing the ability to walk. Then I was later diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Once again, all those kind of stories that throw you into depression, despair, hitting rock bottom, feel like you can't take anymore, that you're completely burned out. You're always wondering what else is going to go wrong. It just seems like a cascade of problems. And that's a really tough spot to be in. And I lived in that space for way too long. Nearly 40 years I lived with that. So I am, fortunate today that I don't have those health challenges anymore, that I reversed everything. Because I stopped believing the nonsense up here. Because no matter how much you believe your thoughts to be true, your opinions, your beliefs to be true, they're not true. They're only a relative truth from your immediate perspective. But they aren't the truth to your perfect spirit within you. The spirit that is always trying to nudge you forward, to guide you onward. But this is constantly screaming at you. So you can't hear this deeper voice, this deeper truth. And maybe, to the others, when you're feeling burned out, you can't take anymore. Maybe you're seeing that too as like the dark night of the soul. But that's a myth. There's really no dark night of the soul. Your soul always is this bright light. Yet your spirit, your soul, is the lighthouse. It's simply the mind creating a lampshade, if you will, over this night. The mind creating all this darkness. But we have to realize that this light never goes dark. Whether we're in the body or not in the body, our light will always shine onward. So we just need to slow down, to relax, and just realize, I will get through this. Step by step, I will get through this. And that's just it. It is a step-by-step process. So when people tell you to snap out of it, let it go, forget about it, it isn't that simple. If it was that simple, there'd be no problems. There'd be no worry, no anxiety. Life would be, with a lot less challenges, I guess you could say. Yeah, if this mind was always going, and you can just suddenly let it go, all your challenges would just disappear. All your problems, issues would just vanish. And yeah, they can vanish, but for most, it's a slow, steady journey of there goes that mind again with the stories, with the beliefs, the opinions. I want to cancel those out. And the way you cancel those out is becoming here in this moment. What are you touching? What are you seeing? Which color's my shirt? What color's the background? Keeping yourself present to realize you can either be up in the stories, loop, 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 constantly all these negative stories, reliving yesterday, guessing tomorrow, or you can just be here, becoming present. Story, present. Story, present. That's the practice. The mind's chasing the story, but the body's always here, so you come back to the body. You can't be in two places at once, so you're either up in here or in here in your light. So the choice is really up to you. Do you continue to believe the stories? Maybe it's serving you in some way. I can think with my multiple sclerosis, it was a nice story. People opened doors for me. They had no expectations. I could have just simply, collected disability at some point in my life. with the multiple sclerosis, the bipolar. I was a real mess. I could have just checked out, but I didn't. I had that determination to keep going, to keep pushing forward, to live a life full of happiness, of joy. But it wasn't really happy and joy, though, dealing with MS and the bipolar and everything else. But today I am happy. I am free of all this stuff. It no longer defines me. Before I was constantly defined by my labels, the bipolar, the MS, being defined by my doctors, being defined by my medicine. That is all constantly being defined, and I accepted those labels as my truth. When you stop believing the mind, the body can get back into balance. Because this is us producing so much stress, worry, anxiety. We can just let the body relax. It can heal itself. It can mend itself. It's like when we have like a simple cut. You know, like I'm a guy, so sometimes I nick my face and, you know, you nick yourself shaving. Well, I don't just stress about it because I know the body will heal. But if I was looking in the mirror all day saying, hey, this needs to heal, it would probably grow infected or something like that. Because we have to realize that where we put our focus on expands. So if you keep focusing on your problems, your issues, they're going to expand. They're going to get worse. You'll get more of the same. So you're always wondering what else is going to go wrong and wrong and wrong. And it just snowballs into that. So you just focus on being here, relaxed, at peace. Then things have a way of shifting in ways that can't be explained. But just be here now. Just take a breath. Close your eyes and just be here. Feel your feet on the ground. Maybe notice where your hands are. Maybe just notice my voice. And if the story comes up, you don't judge, you don't condemn, you don't entertain it. You just simply, the story. Where's my feet? Where are my hands? Where's the rise and fall of the breath on my chest? Just coming back into the body. The mind likes the complexity, but just feel the peace that is right here, right now. And we can open your eyes, and that is the real you. That is perfect spirit. When you're present and you're at peace, you're in tune with perfect spirit. So you are perfect spirit. You have a superhero inside of you waiting to get out, to enjoy life, to be happy, to be free, to be full of life, energy, just doing whatever you want to do with no limitations. Because most limitations are self-imposed. But we just simply need to relax. Like I was fortunate I never had that spiritual teacher. Because most spiritual teachers fill you with rules. So typically the more spiritual you can get, typically the more rules that you have. And people that come to me that deepen their spiritual practice, I strip away all their rules. That they're set in a certain place. They need a certain crystal to meditate, a certain incense. Yeah, they're all nice things, but they're not necessary. They're actually keeping the mind locked up because maybe one day you ran out of incense. You know, maybe that happened. Or maybe something happened to your chair. The mind's going to protest and say, I can't meditate, I can't do this or that, because the routine was broken up, the rituals. And that's a subtle form of head trash. And we just need to let all that go and continue to relax. To realize that sometimes we need to hit rock bottom to find our truth, to find our way forward. You know, it took me 7 years to really hit that rock bottom of being tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired. The chronic fatigue, all those issues, all those challenges, they're not here now. Now it's just what is in this moment. What can I do next to improve my situation? All right, I think that's my time for today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take good care of yourself. Keep on smiling. Keep on moving forward. You got this. You can do it. You are the perfect spirit. Bye for now.